Navigating relationships with women requires more than mere intelligence. It demands wisdom and virtue. In the vast landscape of philosophical thought, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of guidance, offering timeless principles that transcend cultural and temporal boundaries. Founded by Zeno of Citium in ancient Greece, Stoicism champions self-mastery, rationality, and ethical living as the pillars of a fulfilled existence. For smart men seeking to enrich their interactions with women, Stoicism provides a profound framework. It's not about manipulation or game-playing, rather, it's about embodying values that elevate relationships to a higher plane of understanding and respect. In this exploration, we delve into 7 crucial principles inspired by Stoicism that smart men should heed in their interactions with women. 1. Don't seek validation. In a world where external validation often seems like currency, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. True validation comes from within. Smart men grounded in Stoicism understand that seeking validation from women, or from anyone else, only serves to diminish their own sense of self-worth. Instead of relying on external sources for validation, they cultivate self-assurance based on their own principles, values, and actions. Stoicism teaches that the opinions of others are ultimately beyond our control and therefore unreliable as a measure of our worth. Smart men recognize this truth and focus their energy on living in alignment with their own virtues and ideals. They understand that genuine confidence stems not from the approval of others, but from a deep-rooted sense of integrity and self-respect. By refraining from seeking validation, smart men free themselves from the need to constantly seek approval or validation from women. This liberation allows them to approach interactions with women from a place of authenticity and inner strength, rather than from a position of dependence or insecurity. Instead of seeking validation, smart men strive to be the best versions of themselves, knowing that true fulfillment comes from living virtuously and authentically. They understand that self-validation is the most reliable source of confidence and self-worth, empowering them to navigate relationships with women with integrity, respect, and authenticity. 2. Avoid manipulation. In the realm of relationships, manipulation is antithetical to the principles of Stoicism. Smart men anchored in Stoic philosophy understand that honesty, integrity, and transparency are the cornerstones of genuine connection. Manipulation, whether subtle or overt, erodes trust and undermines the foundation of any relationship. Stoicism teaches that virtue is the highest good, and manipulation is inherently at odds with virtuous living. Smart men recognize that manipulating women for personal gain or control is not only unethical, but also ultimately self-defeating. Instead of resorting to deceitful tactics, they choose to communicate openly and honestly, fostering trust and mutual respect in their relationships. By avoiding manipulation, smart men uphold their integrity and honor the autonomy of others. They understand that true connection can only flourish in an environment of authenticity and trust. Rather than seeking to manipulate outcomes or manipulate the emotions of women, they approach interactions with sincerity and respect for the agency of all involved. In embracing the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature, smart men reject manipulation as a deviation from the path of virtue. They understand that genuine relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect, honesty, and trust. By choosing integrity over manipulation, they cultivate meaningful connections characterized by authenticity and genuine emotional intimacy. 3. Refrain from emotional reactivity. In the intricate dance of relationships, emotional reactivity can often lead to discord and misunderstanding. Smart men, guided by Stoicism, understand the importance of maintaining emotional composure and self-control, even in the face of challenging situations. Stoicism teaches that our emotions are within our control, and it is our response to them that shapes our experiences. Smart men recognize that reacting impulsively to emotional triggers can cloud judgment and exacerbate conflicts. Instead, they cultivate emotional resilience and strive for inner tranquility, knowing that clarity of mind is essential for navigating relationships with wisdom and discernment. By refraining from emotional reactivity, smart men create space for thoughtful reflection and intentional action in their interactions with women. Rather than allowing themselves to be swept away by the tide of emotions, they approach situations with a calm and rational mindset, seeking to understand before being understood. In practicing emotional restraint, smart men demonstrate respect for themselves and others. They understand that reacting impulsively in moments of heightened emotion can lead to regrettable words or actions. By choosing to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively, they foster harmony and mutual understanding in their relationships. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies not in the absence of emotion, but in our ability to navigate and channel our emotions constructively. Smart men embrace this principle, striving to maintain emotional equilibrium and cultivate empathy and understanding in their interactions with women. By refraining from emotional reactivity, they pave the way for deeper connections built on trust, respect, and mutual support. 4. Don't disregard boundaries. In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, boundaries serve as essential threads that define the parameters of respect, trust, and autonomy. Smart men, inspired by the teachings of Stoicism, understand the profound significance of honoring and respecting boundaries, especially in their interactions with women. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of treating others with dignity and recognizing their autonomy as rational beings. Smart men recognize that disregarding boundaries not only violates the principles of virtue, but also undermines the foundation of healthy relationships. By acknowledging and respecting women's boundaries, whether they are physical, emotional, or personal, smart men demonstrate empathy, compassion, and integrity. They understand that boundaries serve as protective barriers that safeguard individuals' well-being and preserve the integrity of relationships. Rather than viewing boundaries as obstacles to be overcome or ignored, smart men embrace them as essential guidelines for fostering mutual respect and understanding. They communicate openly and transparently, seeking consent and permission before crossing any boundaries. In honoring boundaries, smart men create an environment of safety and trust, where women feel empowered to express themselves authentically and assert their needs and preferences without fear of judgment or coercion. Stoicism teaches that true strength lies not in dominating others, but in respecting their autonomy and recognizing their inherent worth as fellow human beings. Smart men embody this principle in their interactions with women, cultivating relationships built on a foundation of mutual respect, trust, and genuine connection. By honoring boundaries, they pave the way for healthy, fulfilling relationships characterized by harmony and mutual support. 5. Avoid condescension or dismissiveness. In the pursuit of meaningful connections, the Stoic philosophy advocates for the recognition of the inherent worth and rationality of all individuals. Smart men who adhere to Stoic principles understand the detrimental effects of condescension or dismissiveness in their interactions with women. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of treating others with dignity, respect, and empathy, irrespective of differences in gender or status. Smart men recognize that condescending attitudes or dismissive behavior towards women not only undermine the principles of virtue, but also erode trust and mutual respect in relationships. By avoiding condescension, smart men demonstrate humility and a willingness to engage in genuine dialogue with women. They understand that every individual possesses unique insights and experiences worthy of consideration and respect. Furthermore, smart men refrain from dismissiveness, acknowledging the validity of women's perspectives and contributions. They cultivate an environment of inclusivity and openness, where women feel valued and empowered to express themselves freely. Instead of asserting dominance or superiority, smart men approach interactions with women as equals, seeking to learn from their perspectives and experiences. They engage in active listening and empathetic communication, fostering mutual understanding and appreciation. In embracing the Stoic principle of treating others with kindness and respect, smart men cultivate relationships characterized by authenticity, trust, and mutual admiration. By avoiding condescension or dismissiveness, they pave the way for meaningful connections built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. 6. Don't succumb to external pressures. In the realm of relationships, Stoicism offers a steadfast anchor amidst the tempest of external influences. Smart men, guided by Stoic principles, understand the importance of maintaining inner tranquility and autonomy, especially in their interactions with women. Stoicism teaches that true freedom lies in our ability to remain steadfast in our principles and values, regardless of external pressures or societal expectations. Smart men recognize that succumbing to external pressures can lead to compromises in integrity and authenticity, undermining the foundation of genuine connections. By refusing to succumb to external pressures, smart men assert their autonomy and self-sufficiency. They understand that their worth is not defined by societal norms or peer expectations, but by their own virtuous actions and decisions. Furthermore, smart men resist the urge to conform to societal stereotypes or gender roles that may dictate how they should interact with women. Instead, they embrace their individuality and authenticity, trusting in their own judgment and moral compass. In navigating relationships with women, smart men prioritize inner peace and integrity over external validation or approval. They remain true to themselves and their values, even in the face of societal pressure or cultural norms. By refusing to succumb to external pressures, smart men create a space for genuine connection and mutual respect in their relationships with women. They embody the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, guided by reason and virtue rather than external influences or expectations. 7. Refrain from objectification. In the pursuit of meaningful and respectful relationships with women, Stoicism offers a profound admonition against the dehumanizing practice of objectification. Smart men, steeped in Stoic philosophy, understand the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, irrespective of gender. Objectification reduces individuals to mere objects, stripping away their humanity and reducing them to a collection of physical attributes or qualities. Smart men recognize that objectifying women not only violates the principles of virtue, but also perpetuates harmful attitudes and behaviors that undermine mutual respect and dignity. By refraining from objectification, smart men uphold the Stoic principle of treating others as ends in themselves rather than means to an end. They cultivate empathy, compassion, and understanding, recognizing women as complex individuals deserving of respect and consideration. Instead of reducing women to mere objects of desire, smart men seek to engage with them on a deeper level, valuing their intellect, emotions, and aspirations. They reject superficial judgments based solely on physical appearance, embracing the richness and depth of women's experiences and contributions. Furthermore, smart men understand that objectification not only harms women, but also diminishes their own capacity for genuine connection and fulfillment. By recognizing and respecting women's humanity, they foster relationships characterized by mutual respect, trust, and authenticity. In embodying the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, smart men reject objectification as a deviation from the path of virtue and wisdom. They cultivate relationships built on a foundation of mutual respect, empathy, and understanding, enriching their lives and the lives of those around them. Conclusion. In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, the principles of Stoicism serve as a timeless guide for smart men navigating interactions with women. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we have explored 7 crucial principles: avoiding validation-seeking, manipulation, emotional reactivity, disregard for boundaries, condescension or dismissiveness, succumbing to external pressures, and refraining from objectification, that form the bedrock of respectful and meaningful connections. Stoicism offers a profound roadmap for smart men seeking to navigate their interactions with women with wisdom and virtue. By embracing the principles of Stoicism and applying them in their relationships, men can cultivate deeper connections built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and genuine emotional intimacy. In doing so, they not only enrich their own lives, but also contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious society. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.